The Shib army will finally hear good news about the long-awaited sailing after Robinhood. A lot of talk has been going on about the problem, but all of that will end very soon. In this movie, I'll show you some leaks about Shib's Robinhood that you've never seen before. I also have big news from Satoshi himself, so this video is really full. You don't want to miss a single second of this video, so make sure you watch it all the way through. How are things, Shib Army? And glad to have you back on the show. If this is your first time here, you should click the subscribe button and the bell icon so you'll know when I post a new movie every day. So, with that out of the way, let's watch the movie for today. In the last month, Shiba Inu has risen like a rocket. This week alone, the ticket went up by more than 90%. In fact, in the last 2 weeks, Shiba Inu has hit more new all-time highs than anyone can keep track of, and it's already more than halfway to taking off another zero. This year alone, Shiba Inu has grown by more than 83 million% and has even made an investment. A billionaire said that a trader bought $8,000 worth of Shiba Inu right after the token was released in August 2020. A year later, the value of Shiba Inu has risen so much that his net worth is now $5.7 billion more than that of Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin. People are likely to be both amazed and bothered by all of these unbelievable and never-before-seen gains. People are said to fear what they don't know, which probably explains why non-fans have been spreading FUD about Shib lately. My last video was watched by you. I talked about a recent mistake on Coin Market, where the wrong number of Shiba Inus in circulation was given. As I said, this is a very important issue because people, organizations, and even the US government use this platform's trust coin market cap data to help them make decisions about their studies and investments. And that's why it's so important that CoinMarketCap star is always right, or else damaging FUD can spread about a cryptocurrency anyway. When it was brought to the attention of the Shiba Inu producers that CoinMarketCap had given wrong information about the amount of Shiba Inu in circulation, Satoshi and his team contacted CoinMarketCap right away. A member of the CMC team said that the problem was a bug. The mistake happened because, according to the CMC team, the engineering team was moving to a new infrastructure when there was a bug. The person also said they were sorry and that the team was working on it. While we were waiting for CMC to get the numbers right, I knew that FUD would start to spread about Shiba Inus. Some people are spreading reports that the people who made Shib added more tokens to the supply. Strangely, there has been no proof, only words. Everyone knows that Shiba Inu runs on the Ethereum network, so all you need is a picture of a transaction from Etherscan to prove this. But none of this has come to light since the fund began to grow. So, Satoshi went on Twitter and said he would give 3 billion Shib to anyone who could prove that the team did add tokens to the supply, as gossip mills say they did. Here's a pretty long tweet from him. There were no new Shib tokens added to the pool. So, to fight the FUD, I'm offering 1 billion crypto at both Heya and Shib Informer. Anyone who can show that tokens were added to the Shib's circulating stock through an Etherscan transaction. Let me review, please. If you're new to Shib Army, please know that our biggest FUD has been that we are scams, when in reality we are just regular people trying to make a difference. Ryoshi once told me in private that people have a hard time believing that we are who we say we are. We have amazing numbers, like being up 6 million% this year or never having to pay an exchange to be listed or being completely autonomous. Ryoshi once said that it's amazing and impressive that people do whatever they want. In 8 years or 8 months, where could we be? The crazy part is that there are so many scams. Be extra careful. I've seen everything, from what I thought were slow rigs to a website that looked cool but then went away. Worst of all, I've seen the organizers here on Twitter talking about how much money they have. Bruh. So why is Shib spreading this FUD? And why is it happening at a crucial time in Shib's history? Why? Because I don't think anyone has ever seen a Shib that looks like crypto. If I'm wrong, please tell me. I don't think Shibarium put it better when he said that they are afraid of us. So, 3 billion coins. Anyone who can prove through an Etherscan that no new tokens were added to the number of tokens in circulation. Don't listen to the FUD and keep being awesome. At last, Shib Inu was given a list of books to read by our eloquent at Shibarium. Well, if you're interested in Shibarium news like I am, I'll put a link to it in the description. It only takes 5 minutes to read, so you should definitely look into it. It explains a lot of things and also has a few new things. In the meantime, here are some of the article's most important points. First of all, Shibarium starts with this very wise quote by a man named Inazo Nito. "A brave man is always calm. He is never taken by surprise. In the heat of war, nothing shakes his calmness. Even when terrible things happen, he stays calm. He keeps level his mind. Earthquakes do not shake him. He finds weather funny. We think he is great and admire him. Who stays calm in the face of imminent danger or death. Who, for example, can write a song or hum a tune in the face of death. This kind of indulgence, which doesn't show up in the writing or the style, is taken as a sure sign that you have what we call a spacious mind that isn't tight or full and always has room for more." Shibarium started the piece by talking about the mistake and how that led to FUD, with people calling Shiba Inu a scam and selling off their holdings. It seems that after the Shib Army contacted the CMC team to tell them about the mistake, the CMC team said that the mistake had been fixed. But when this video was made, the mistake still hadn't been fixed, in Shibarium's view. This was a planned attempt to manipulate by the centralized exchanges, which is hard to deny since the CMC team says they fixed the problem when they haven't. Shibarium thinks that the Shib Army should keep this knowledge in mind for the future. The Shib Army's goal now is to make their own platform that is much better than CMC and the others. Right now, a member of the Shib Army has made a website. Shibarium tells the Shib Army to keep moving toward independence and to take control of the project instead of waiting for someone else to make something for it. Shibarium also gave hints about projects that are coming up. The story said that Shibarium, the next blockchain, will have lower fees than Ethereum. It also said that a Doggy DAO system will be made soon, where people can vote with their bone tokens, and that QAI, an algo stablecoin that always pegs to 10 cents, will be made soon as well. So the Shib Army has a lot to look forward to. Here's something to look at while that's going on. Now let's talk about what happens after Robinhood. First of all, a story on Bloomberg.com says that Robinhood says that Dogecoin's share of its crypto revenue dropped to 40% last quarter. Robinhood Markets Inc. said that Dogecoin, a digital token that started out as a joke, made up 40% of its cryptocurrency transaction income in the third quarter. The Menlo Park, California-based brokerage said in a report on Friday that data fell from 62% in the 3 months before. In the third quarter, Robinhood made $51 million from crypto transactions, the company said this week when it released its financial data for the quarter. In the second quarter, they had $233 million. Dogecoin went up a lot in the second quarter, and in May, it hit an all-time high.